social media platforms, Revolt Media. Across all social media platforms, being Facebook, TikTok, Snap, Twitter, IG, everywhere. Revolt Media. We're live across all social media platforms. We live across all social media platforms. Revolt Media. Across all social media platforms, being Facebook, TikTok, Snap, Twitter, IG, everywhere. Revolt Media. Revolt Radio. Music leads. We're live across all social media platforms. We live across all social media platforms. Revolt Media. Across all social media platforms, being Facebook, TikTok, Snap, Twitter, IG, everywhere. Revolt Media. We're live across all social media platforms. We live across all social media platforms. Revolt Media. Across all social media platforms, being Facebook, TikTok, Snap, Twitter, IG, everywhere. Revolt Media.
Yes, welcome to Revolt Radio. This is All That Matters, episode 65. Yes, we are here today to talk about important issues. I'm sitting in for Jasmine Ekuba Jasmine. Yes, Ekuba, wherever you are, we love you. Please stop taking extra shifts and come to work. Stop taking... Oh, okay. Yeah, you are watching me. Stop picking extra shift and come to work. Yes, I can buy video job. Because we discover how they are no discover. Yes, we discover her. All right. Yes. So this is All That Matters, and I'm happy I have the team here with me. My producer today is the one and only Chevy with the triple X on Saturday. The triple X man on Saturday. Yeah, he says now he's born again, no more Facebook. So we are all good now.
You got baptized.
You got baptized by the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. By the single one. The single out.
Yes. So yeah, the whole team is here. But you know, anytime that we are here, then you know it's RG Kids. RG Kids Portrait. RG Kids Portrait. RG Kids Portrait specializes in maternity shoots, newborn shoots, maternity, newborn, family shoots, and all shoots come with decoration. So if you want to do it, especially with the newborns, you want to see your child dressed like a doctor, like a lawyer, you know, dressed like a mechanic, a chef, you know, she can do all that for you at RG Kids Portrait. Contact RG Kids on 614-254-2151. 614-254-2151. And then you can go to Instagram. Is it Instagram? Yeah, you can go to Instagram, and then it's RG Kids _ RG Kids _ RG. Oh my God, RG _ Kids _portrait. She's gonna kill it today. RG _ Kids _ portrait. You go over there, you can see all their portfolios, and you will love it. Yes, they are doing some special, so run over there so you can fall into the special time. Yes, Ekuba normally says the skin glows and the hair do what?
Beard connect.
The beard connects and the hair, and the edges connect or whatever. I don't know how she say it. But the Ekuba skincare line, whatever it is hey. Ekuba, don't kill me today. Today I'm not myself. It's not you. The pressure of speaking English is not easy.
English is not my business.
English is not my first language.
Yeah.
I'm from Kumasi. We don't speak English over there.
At all.
Not at all. At all. Yes. So Ekuba skincare line. So the skin glows, the hair grows. Okay, the skin glows and the hair grows. Well, I don't need anything for my head. I'm good. You know, if you are a man, your beard need to connect, and that's why you have to go to Ekuba to get a cream or an oil for your beard. You know, the beard shouldn't be, you know, when a woman tries to kiss you, the beard shouldn't be cutting them. It should be soft, It should be soft beard. So the women would like to come to you. If you if you have the rough patches, that's why you be cutting the women, they'll be running away. You don't want that. Yeah, and the skin too, as a person, if you want to look beautiful and handsome, your skin gotta tell that. It's your skin. Your skin gotta be nice. If you have bad acne, Ekuba will take care of all that. Yes. So go to www.ekuba.com, www.ekubah.com, EKUBAH.com. And you can call Ekuba too. Go on their website, you find their line. There's a special going on. The special is 20% off if you use Revolt. 20% off when you use the code Revolt, and you can get 20% off whatever you buy. Yes. You don't have to meet any threshold. It's just 20% off. Yes. And that is Ekuba for you. Lona Soul t-shirts. These are high quality fabric t-shirts, and it's a 3D print. I don't give you. Oh, you. Yeah, the beer gotta connect, bro. The beer gotta connect. So Lona Soul is a high quality 3D t-shirts that if you wear this t-shirt. Oh, I'm asking if I'm wearing one today. Look at this. Let me just get up so you can see the 3D. This is the. Are you guys seeing it? This is, yes. Look at that. High quality.
That's a 10.
Huh?
360.
No, I'm not going to do no 360. High quality. High quality t-shirt. We ain't playing here. The fabric is quality. And I mean, the fabric. The fabric is the fabric is quality, and the 3D, it doesn't break, it doesn't crack when you wash it. This is quality t-shirt. Go get yours. We have shorts, and then we have the beanies. The shorts are mainly for the women now. Now it looks like the women are taking over the shorts. We have the shorts in tan and gray, and then we have the t-shirts on black and white, and then we have the beanies. Go to www.lonasoulstreetwear.com and go get yours. There's also a code over there. Use Revolt to get one. If you go and they don't discount you, tell them Kumasi says, give me discount, and they'll give you a discount. 1%. Yes, that is what. www.lonasoulstreetwear.com. www.lonasoulstreetwear.com. Yes, I have the team here. Big Mike is here. Unfortunately, Ekuba is not here today. Big Mike is here, and then Miss Kelly is here. So, Kelly, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm good.
You sure you good?
I'm always good.
Okay, that's good. I like to hear that. I like the confidence.
Yes, sir.
You're always good, huh?
I'm always good.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
These women, fear women and live long.
Yeah.
I saw some press release yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I read a press release. I said, fear women and live long. That's all I said to myself. Big Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing somewhat okay.
Somewhat okay. Okay.
I'm not always okay, but somewhat okay.
Like somebody, right?
Yeah.
Who is always okay.
I mean, she's wearing the big B, Balenciaga on the foot.
Yeah, so
yeah, she got it.
You got to put it on the table, man, so everybody can see your grandma.
It's not grandma.
You really gonna put it on the table?
Dramatic auntie shoes. You get those aunties that come like living abroad and come back home. They'll be wearing these weird shoes, walking around, instructing people with their hey, in a way.
Oh yeah, nah.
Those aunties are.
Yeah, right.
I know,
so
like
I was in an auntie mood, a full average auntie mood.
You know when you said that, I picture one of my aunties in my mind. Like for the moment you said that, there's one of my aunties that anytime she comes, she's oh gosh.
Fashion or something?
No, she is good. Her fashion sense is good. Like she dresses good. She's all about name brand stuff. If it's not name brand, she ain't wear.
Hey,
that's her.
That's me.
But the hand gesture, that's her. That's her. Yeah. Always like to order people around to do stuff. Yeah, that's her.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So today we are talking about living with family members abroad. Living with family members abroad. Big Mike, let me start with Kelly. Kelly is the most experienced person here.
Oh yeah.
Kelly,
Yes, sir.
have you lived with anybody, any family member before, even not abroad?
No family member.
You've never lived with any family member. How did you grow up?
My mom.
You lived with your mom.
My mom was one person that she didn't. After my dad died, my dad died when we were very young. She didn't believe in any aunties, uncle, brothers, sisters. So my mom's siblings. It's my stepmom that is like my auntie is like I don't really. She's like if she's our go-to person, but we don't live with her. But aside that, she doesn't do family.
Okay. So you've never lived with any family member?
Yeah, when I was
Will you live with, will you live with your sister? Let's say your sister lives in America, and then you came to America. Will you live with your sister?
oh yeah, most definitely.
Even if your sister is married?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Okay, you definitely live, right?
Yeah, I'll live with
Okay. But you've never lived with your sister before?
No, I haven't. I've lived with.
You all have lived together in a
Yeah.
family house, but
then
not like...
my other sisters moved out, and then I lived with them for a while, and then I went back home.
They were not married, right?
No, not married.
Not living with boyfriends?
No, it was just us in the house.
Okay. Big Mike, have you lived with family before?
In Ghana, I lived with my auntie for 9 years.
Right.
Well, it depends because like when I was in Ghana, I was a kid.
Okay.
So, but
Okay,
Yeah,
as at now, do you think you can go home and live with your aunties?
no.
Why?
So with the same auntie that I live with, no, because I still have some childhood, beef with her.
Childhood trauma. Americans would say trauma.
Yeah, but yeah, and that's the reason why like I don't even feel like taking my kids to Ghana for somebody else to watch them. Even though I have some people that
You can trust.
like no, I trust them. Yeah, I can trust them with my kids. I just feel like maybe it's different when you actually give them your kids. Yeah. So yeah, like based on that experience, I don't prefer like living with somebody, but I have some aunties that I believe I can live with, but then I wouldn't do that even if I wanted to. Yeah, it's just because I feel like it's hard. It's hard. Like people usually when you go the first time, because you're going from here,
Right.
people are welcoming because of what they can get.
Right.
Like you probably pay the electric bill or whatever for them, and yeah. And then as time goes on, if that
It becomes
same
normal.
amount- it becomes normal to them, and they treat you anyhow, and like they have so much expectations for you, expectations that they should have for themselves. They want to lay that burden on you, and then
Okay.
soon as you create some boundaries, it becomes a problem. Like you become a bad guy.
Right.
Yeah, so like that's the reason why personally I wouldn't want to go back and then live with somebody. Even if I would, I'll probably like want to be like in a Boy Scout test where like I just come home, I just go to my section and there.
Yeah, the other side. But you'll be living in the same compound though.
Yeah, I mean that like you wouldn't see me. Like I'm the type that can live with you and like stay in the house all day and not even come out, or leave in the morning, come back home at night.
Yeah. So this is what I've been seeing, especially in America. A lot of family members come to America. So let's say you come to America, you want to come to your family.
Yeah,
And I would say 90% of the time there's a problem.
yeah,
The moment you come and then let's say your sister is here or your brother is here, whatever, you decide, oh, let me come and live with my brother for some months before I get on my feet, and then I can also move on. There's always a problem. Why do you think there's a problem? Like always happening?
So I think the problem is probably from both parties. So from the ones that were living here before, and then the one that joined them, right? And there are situations that like surrounds each migration, like the one that is coming in. The problem is, Ghanaians in Ghana, most Ghanaians in Ghana have a perception about America
Right.
that the people are like living over here are living good.
Right.
That they don't have to worry about the things that they worry about. Right? They have a mindset that, like, to them, we probably don't pay rent or stuff or something. We pay rent monthly. They pay rent once in 2 years, it's not the same. So like they have this mindset, and part of like that mindset that they have is because of the way we act when we go there.
Right.
We go there and then we make it look like money falls from trees over here, but it's not true.
Right.
So when
we go there, that's where we buy all the expensive stuff and go dress over there.
Exactly. So when they're coming here, they come with this mindset that, okay, we are well to do. So as he or she is coming to live with you, they don't want to, do anything to help, right?
Right.
I've seen people that came here without documents, and that is understandable because they probably did not have a job or whatever.
Right.
But then after they got their documents, so it doesn't even click their mind to, hey, I've been living with these people for the past 6 months. I've never contributed a dime to their income or to their bills or whatever. It's either I have a sit down with them, talk to them, be like, hey, how can I help? Or just take some burden off of them whilst I leave here. Or just tell them that, hey, I think now I'm good to go. I want to, leave or whatever. They'll just keep quiet and stay with you.
Because they are making the money.
Because they're making the money and they're not paying any bill.
Right.
Now the problem is, if it's me and my wife and kids, and in a month we spend $500 on groceries, right? If an extra person comes, that goes up. The water bill goes up. That's
everything goes up.
Everything goes up. So I'm
even
not
heat.
Even heat. Yeah.
Everything goes up.
So I'm not used to having an increment in these things. So in the beginning I'm like, okay, he's not working, it's fine. 2 months, he's not working, it's fine. The third month, now he's gotten a job. Most of our problem is we expect the guy that came from Ghana to know better that I have to chip in. But he thinks that,
you got it.
He came in and then he sees 2 cars. Your wife has a car, you have a car. It's not like Ghana where
probably 3 cars.
Probably 3 cars. It's not like Ghana where when you buy a car, it's paid off. I know people with 3 cars that they make car notes on all 3 of them. Mm-hmm. They make insurance payments every month on all 3 of them. So this guy is looking at you as a rich guy. In fact, he wish you even still give him money, even though he's not. So it becomes a problem because and that's the reason why we can't live together is because the rules. I feel like the very first day the person touched down into your house, you let him rest. The next day, you guys put a table around. Put a chairs around the dining table, have a conversation. This is what it is. This is my expectation. The next 3 months, if you have a job or you don't have a job, I'm not going to take anything from you. I want you to know that as soon as you get a job, you have 3 months to get yourself together and
leave. Let me go to Kelly and then I'll come back on that.
Okay.
Kelly, so let's say when you move here, let's say your sister is already here. You moved here. Definitely you're going to come to your sister first. Will you be okay if your sister tells you that, okay, every first paycheck that you get is going to be for the house? Will you be okay?
All of them?
Yeah, every first paycheck you get will be on the house.
I don't get to save any of it.
Your first paycheck.
So
you get
to get 2 paychecks. The first
one is for the house.
Looking at the situation right now, I would be perfectly okay with it.
Like based on what your understanding is right now.
Yes.
But let's say you are coming from Ghana and your sister is talking to you and say, hey, I live here with my husband and my kids. You're going to come in. We're going to take care of you for a little bit. When you get a job, every paycheck that you get, the first one is for the house. Are you going to agree to that?
No, then because I don't know how the system is, I would think she's trying to be wicked, mean, greedy, selfish. She wants to take all my money.
Why would you think that way?
Because I don't know how the system is here.
But why would you think your sister would be greedy?
Because she's maybe protruded a life that, she's good, life is good, everything is okay here, and she doesn't need help. So why then do you need my money?
But even if he got the money, so let's say your sister is rich. Mm-hmm. Even if she's rich, you are living in her house, you're going to eat. You're going to, use probably her car and stuff like that. What is wrong with her charging you for using all this thing?
She's my sister. She's probably supposed to take care of me to.
You got to speak louder.
She's my sister. She's probably supposed to take care of me.
Probably.
Yeah,
She's supposed to take care of you as if
She
you are the
didn't give birth to
daughter.
you.
Like she's the big sister. So
So you
But
see the problem that we
Yeah.
have. The problem we have is mostly culture. You know, it's mostly culture. And I personally, I believe that before anybody gets here, the conversation shouldn't be had here. It should be had before they hop on the plane.
Yeah.
So then if they have a backup plan, they can,
They can do that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, I have seen sisters fighting in the streets.
Oh yeah.
Sisters fighting in the street because they live together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because of that, their kids don't even talk to themselves.
Yeah.
So this sister A, kids are not talking to sister B and the kids.
Yeah.
The family is destroyed.
So it's funny because like Ghanaians, well, most Ghanaians in Ghana have this entitlement. Even friends, not even families, they have entitlement that because you are their friend or sibling and you are here, it's your responsibility to make sure that they are doing good, that they are doing okay.
Right.
Mostly these people are like grown ups, grown people,
Super grown.
super grown that are well able, not disabled, to work and to think like a grown man. But they expect, like you to give them everything, like hand it over. I have a friend that I went to school with. When we were in high school, his mom was in Italy. So like we used to talk and everything. His mom like has a house in Dansuma in Accra. After high school, this guy lives in the same house. He's 35 years old right now. His mom, since we were in high school, sends money to like his auntie, and then at that time we were kids. Now, after a few years or after high school, he's the one that like gets the money. So like I was thinking like one time, I think around 2018 there, but I was thinking like, hey, this guy is like he's still taking money from his mom, and he hasn't done anything for himself.
Right.
He still lives in his mom's house. His mom still sends money to pay the bills in the house. And this guy's not even thinking about like saving some stash somewhere. He's just always waiting.
Waiting on the mother to send the money. Like the mother won't go on retirement.
Yeah, and there's a 35-year-old man who has a girlfriend. His girlfriend is aware that his man don't have a job. That God forbid that the mother can die, and this money is gonna stop coming.
Right.
He's had this entitlement since we were teenagers.
Childhood.
And he still has it. It's not changing.
Yeah. I think raising, we've talked about this all the time, but raising in the African community is a big problem. Yeah. We don't know how to raise. We don't parent right. We don't assign responsibilities and roles. There is no form of discipline. So we just.
I think raising plays a part, right? But come on, I feel like you cannot tell me that like this guy, like what this guy is doing is to be blamed with like raising.
I think it is. You know why I'm saying that?
Because all the guys that you went to school with, everybody is working. Even those that their parents had it, right?
They are still working.
They are still working.
But his dynamics are different. Their family dynamics are different. Bro, there are some people, right, when you go to their home, they all behave the same. They all do the same things. That is the house they are from.
Well, like, don't you think they're like, maybe it's just me.
What do you think his problem is?
Because honestly, I feel like as a human being, every human being should do a retrospective where it be like
Of yourself.
Like why is Kumasi doing this? Like why does Kumasi wake up and go to work every day? Why am I over here and like always waiting on my mom? Like what am I doing wrong? Like pick up like 5 people that are close to you. See what they are doing. I'm not saying do the same thing that they're doing, but then ask yourself, why are they going to work that you are like comfortable like staying home? You get what I mean, yeah. Right?
I do 100.
Because I feel like there are people who did not have a family. They were born, lived in the foster homes or whatever, and then now they're doing very, very well. They work hard. They didn't have role models. Even if they did, it's like like the virtual ones that we see on TV, right? If they don't have an excuse, I feel like nobody should have have an excuse. My problem with, you know, like people that come from Ghana to this place, like just like Kelly was saying, when you are coming, like you have, like you are down on your knees begging that, oh, like this person should take you in. I know a guy that lied to his wife that a lady was his cousin, but it wasn't. It was a schoolmate. Wow. Was a schoolmate, yeah. What? He lives in London right now.
What?
What's a schoolmate?
What would I do if this happened to me?
Yeah, he was a schoolmate. And his wife was like, oh, yeah, why not? You know, like a good woman. Like, why not? Oh, yeah, come in. Came in. The thing is, they never dated. They never slept. According to him, though, I'm taking his word for it. They never dated or slept or whatever. And then at one point, his wife was like, oh, you know, now she has a document. Because his wife was somebody that, like, was the one that guy had somebody to, you know, help her with a document. It's like, oh, like, it's time for her to go. And then she didn't want to go because she wasn't paying any bill in the house. You know. And then instead of, you know, just
the guy to man up and
yeah, his wife was doing it. Then instead of her to be like, oh, this guy's helped me, you know, like, thank you, you know, anytime you guys need anything, just reach out to me. I live down the street, blah, 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 blah. This lady didn't do that, you know, because we are friends, we're in a group or whatever. Like we post some stupid stuff, and then like most of us know what we do when you know, when we are with our friends.
Of course,
you know, some people go to Ghana, do their own thing or whatever. This guy knew about it and then, like, you know, told his wife what her husband has been doing.
Because of the group.
Because of the group. And then told his wife that they are not even family. They're schoolmates. This guy came home from work one day. His wife would not answer him, talk to him, or anything. Anything.
I think they were sleeping together.
It's possible.
Why would a girl go to that extent? I think they were sleeping together. He did something to the girl get pissed off, and you know when women get pissed off, they do all those kind of stuff.
But my thing is, even if you were sleeping together, you knew the risk.
Of course.
The guy that I know, he's never gonna tell you that I'm gonna leave my wife for you, even if he was coming. He's never gonna tell you that.
Even if he was coming.
Yes. You know what I mean. He's never gonna tell you that. So I feel like even if even if you guys did something and then like now his wife is pushing for you to go, this is not the time that you mess up his family because he has helped you before.
And a lot of these guys, their goal is to mess up the family too.
Yeah.
Because some of these people when they come in, Abuja and Kasa family is nice.
Family is nice. Yeah.
You know, in Ghana, family are not every way. But in Abuja, we are together. We are going to places together. Yeah. You know, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. And then these people come. I've seen older women that never got married in Ghana, and they come to Abuja. They see people, and then now they want to get married.
Yeah,
you know. So, I just think that the reason why we are having issues is we do not communicate. We don't talk about, oh God, we don't talk about these situations. Yeah. Kelly is my sister. Mm-hmm. She's coming to me. This is my policy. And I tell my wife all the time, if my brother gets a visa today and my brother gets a visa,
he's going to leave in our house.
I call my mother and my brother. I say, Mom, he's my brother. You're my mother. It's because of you, this guy is my brother. Mm-hmm. I have my family. When he comes, he's going to live in my house for 6 months. Yeah. That 6 months, I'm not going to take a penny from him. Mm-hmm. Within that 6 months, if he doesn't find a job and move, he's going to be on the street. He's going to live in my house after 6 months. I want the mother to be a witness to that situation. Mm. So when the times come and then I'm moving him out, he doesn't say, oh, you know, mothers and their children. Yeah. I think that communication should be had. And it should be had in front of our parents. So our parents do understand. The reason why I'm saying this is, first of all, I'm living with another woman, plus kids. Yeah. Understand? Women, they are different, especially when your sibling is another woman. Yeah.
Oh, no.
2 women in the house is a big problem. Yeah. You know? When you focus, you switch to a one day. The then you're getting so familiar with this person. Familiarity breeds contempt, and people start acting funny, and you don't want all that BS. You don't want your sister or your brother to be in your house, and it's gonna create a problem for you. And I say this all the time, and people don't. One guy called me one day when I said that, he said he disagrees with what I said, and I'm saying it again. Anybody that I can love, I can sexually have relationship with, my brothers can do the same thing with her. Yeah. Anybody that you love, you're the same DNA.
Yeah.
Anything that you can love,
it's like there's this back end to human beings, like underlying layer that we didn't see, then connects to the people. Like basically, if I'm Kumasa's brother, I would say that I love my brother. So the same thing that he loves, I love.
But let me ask you this: have you noticed you have sisters?
Yeah.
Okay, don't you see yourself, a part of yourself in your sisters? When you look at your sisters, it doesn't matter how you think of them. Do you see a part of yourself in your sisters?
In a way, but
Look, I'm asking a specific question. Give me a specific answer. When you look at yourself, you have like how many sisters? Four, 5 sisters?
It could be like character traits. It could be.
Do you have some things, like let's say physical, like features?
Yeah.
There are some features that you have that your sisters have.
yeah, but not all of us.
Okay.
Some people.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is there are certain things that are in you that is common in all of them, including your mother.
It's true.
Okay. Anytime that you are connected to somebody physically by DNA, there's always a thing that you like that they like. And it can be your man. It's easy.
That it can be.
It can be your man. And even friends. When you are friends, birds of the same feathers flock together. When you are the same, that's how you are able to connect with each other. Yeah. So if you are able to connect with somebody, the thing that you like, they may equally like the same thing.
You don't agree?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Your taste in men is not.
No, it's not
Speak,
just
speak.
No, like I'm saying, their taste in men, like looking at everybody individually, like in their, nah.
So when
And
it
then
comes
looking at behaviors, I am nah.
So you are telling me there is no mannerism that you all have in common?
even
You've not looked at it.
I grew up alone, funny enough. So I recently got to know my siblings, even though we lived in the same house.
Yeah.
I used to roam a lot. Like I wake up in the morning and I'm out roaming, and then they are homegrown.
But I'm not even talking about
Yeah,
nature.
but then-
I'm talking about nature. Like
Yeah,
how you guys
I haven't.
you've not looked at it.
noticed
Find time and look at your sisters individually. And then you see there are some things that are in you, that's similar things. They are in your sisters. There are some things that is in you, exactly the same thing, in your mother.
she said
I like dark men.
she said
just
the taste in man.
I don't like fair men.
So it's possible that if if you have a dark man, your mother can see that dark man and be attracted to that dark man.
Yeah.
Very possible. Go ahead, you were saying something.
No, I was just. She said something that I thought was funny. She said, like with her sisters, like the taste in men is different. And I was gonna say that, like when it comes to like marriage or relationship, right? Not everybody gets what they want. People just settle.
Yeah, that is true.
Looking at the people they've brought around.
It's settling, yeah.
It's okay, let's not go.
So what I'm trying to say is there's a reason why white people, even when their parents are coming to their house, you have to give notice.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. They are not mean. Yo, anything that even friends, I'm telling you, friends, the things most of the time you like, your friend like.
Yeah.
That's why friends are always fighting over something. Yeah. Because the things that they like, the other person like. So it is even wrong to put, let's say me, I bring my brother, whom I'm 2 years older than. I'm probably 8, 9 years older than my wife. let's say I'm 4 years older than my brother. My brother is like 3 years older than
Your wife.
my wife. If my brother and my wife stays in the house every day, like there's a possibility
Connection.
that's what I'm trying to say.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm trying to say. My brother is not a bad person.
Nope.
My wife is not a bad person. But when you put people in a close proximity like that, it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah. That's why you come to America, they call it single family homes.
Yeah. Is it you, your wife, and children?
Look at the kind of house that they rebuilt.
What's a very
Even if so, let's say even if your wife is bathing in this room, your brother the brother-in-law is in the another room, the water and everything is running down there. They can feel it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you know things that build connection. That's why white people don't do it. It's a recipe for a disaster. But unfortunately, we are not from here. We are all coming here to struggle. Yeah. When you come here, make it your mind that you're going to find a way to move out as early as possible.
You know, and it's funny because like for me recently, I think I dodged a bullet. Right? So I had a family member that I had talked to, and she was supposed to come and live with us. She's a close family member, and she was like coming here through your chromophone way and be a connection. And see, I don't even come on us. When you see can be now connection manager say yes, I'm finding way man. I was like, oh, kindly me niska, and we'll be there. But I'll try and see say if I can get $1,000 be enough for anything if I'm not, but it's not I mean that can't. So we do and say like met now and say me name you about your house because I said on find when you home care no. That time now my wife we part time and man like lady be like across the street on the weekends. I was like, about just let her do it, and then that way she can have some money whatever. See, the brands I didn't tell her when I'll give her the money.
Right.
And at that time I didn't have the money. So no, I didn't see them because it's coming and none the for me. We were 7 years kind of. And see, like she came here about advance last year before Thanksgiving, way before Thanksgiving. Then somebody told me so. And the person that told me, like I trust said
that person.
Yeah. So she didn't say anything. Like I think it's weeks after she came here and Rachel so. My bedroom, I stay with him, so I was like, oh, okay, good. Like, I mean, the mechanic said, oh, okay, good. Now, like, I hope so they way by a jacket bag as a school. No, see, I'm like, okay, and then I let it be. Because now I knew what.
So, own situation.
Yeah, I knew what the situation is. I knew that she was pissed at me because my
you couldn't get her the money.
Yeah. And see, in the mission, I'm very bad at calling people. I'm not good at calling people. And so, yes, I'm not me. Like, you know what? I think it's best.
Go and lay low.
Yeah. So I wasn't, and there's a family member that like me call Ghana crowd on a family free airport.
Oh God.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, and in my mind I was like, oh, anyway. So with my idea, like I'll buy me fee anyway. So whatever money that at the end, if I have money now,
what money be?
Yeah. And I my creative be BS page, my woman. And see, one but it's like around December, text me like Merry Christmas, and then I responded. After that, I didn't say anything. My texting you.
And on this one, can be a job.
Yeah.
Do you think, say, she was looking for you to start a conversation about the situation?
She could be, but like me, will be like once if I plan something with you, right, and then. Even if I did something wrong, then you couldn't tell me, and based on that, like
you make your decision.
You are throwing tantrums. That's it. So
I'll do same too, though.
So she did that, and then like recently she called me, and then I answered. No, because me knew
right.
I can go a whole year without calling. It doesn't like when you call me.
I pick up.
We'll talk to like I'll talk to you like we'll be a Mino Cassandra.
Right.
So we were a friend. Oh. Intervention, like what I'm do my own friend and saying this and check me. I was like, what friend is my friend? And I've been busy and I didn't think you were like interested.
Talking.
In talking. So, oh, and yes, I say this, like, I mean, maybe I'll tell someone who talk, like, you're good, whatever. And the good thing is, the space that I would have given to her, now my mom is occupying that space. So she can never come and stay with me. Even if I get, like, a bigger place where I can still accommodate her.
Yeah, I feel like
she
broke the thing. And why I'm saying that is, and a lot of Ghanaians will not understand.
Yeah.
If you and I, when you first saw they didn't say that in a vacuum. They knew why they were saying it. Maybe to me, okay, so you my sister. You call me from Ghana and say, hey, bro, I need some money for this. Sikane ngugu form na me kwa kofa. Egu form there I said the house so fair.
Yeah.
Ngugu form. I'm going to work to bring it. And me working, I have a whole family, a whole people that I have to take care of.
Yeah.
Okay, I say, me pay scanny be. Me know okay, so when I get the money, I will let you know.
Yeah.
We've talked. You are gonna come over. You're gonna come to my place. When you come to my place, maybe all my mark or tomato me need that money for.
Yeah.
And then because this is on some kind into occupy can be cool before because men can't say and as I'm in what do you need me to talk to you for?
It's nothing to talk about.
Like you've made your decision already.
You know, some people ask you for stuff and don't want to bother you. Like there are some people that have no shame. Like they've asked you. Even
that is not shame. That is not shame though.
I'm trying to say something. There are two types of people. There are some people that they don't have shame. If they ask you something, even if you go to hell and come back, they will still jure you and collect. And there are some people like me. One, I'm even scared to even ask. Even if, I have, but then I just don't want to bother
That's
you.
not a point, though. Like, you are my sister. Like, you are my sister.
But still,
Come in. We have talked about this. I've told you that. I've gotten you a job. Like, you know what's funny? Because... like after she got here, right? The lady that I talked to her about a job, she had every time she come in, every time, like she was always like reserving a case for her, right? And I'm like, so when I heard that, like one time she called me, I'm like, forget it,
for movie
for right? And she like right now, if you tell me that you come in here, like bedding.
She's tested the water.
So you know what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
And then she's saying some people are not. Like, if you and I talk, if I call you and you say, okay, you're going to do this, we're good, and then we agree that this is what we are going to do, until I rescind my decision, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Because you and I talk doesn't mean, say, I have to call you every day for you to know, say, we are still on track. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. You and I, you are my sister. You say you want to come to me. Okay. Me pay you mama. Me pay kaki to obvious you whole so you can get me pay gratama. We've talked about all these things. I don't have to call you every day for you to understand that. So if I don't call you for a month, it means
the deal is off.
That the deal is off. That's not what it is. Until I tell you, hey, something has happened and we cannot do this anymore. Then you know. But this person, it looks to me that she was just expecting that the moment in Obusadi and Uncle be done right away. It's when you're right away, Ohuni say, oh, bonnet.
Yeah.
And that's our own percent. So the problem that we are having is we always thank for people.
Yeah.
No, Kuni Panenchana Kamisan. Nigerian say, okay, what if say, why nyan to me? What if so one say?
It's crazy.
That's not your job. Your job is to ask. Hey, I need you to do this for me. Do you think you can do this for me? Let a person say yes or no. Life is full of yes or no. You're going to get no. So if you are scared of getting a no, you will die alone.
Yeah.
Like you will die alone if you are scared of getting. And a lot of people are scared of being said no to. So they wouldn't even ask.
Yeah.
They are going the wrong way. They don't know where they are going. They are just going because they feel so. I don't know what it is.
I don't think that. Like she said, like they don't want to bother or whatever. I think it's a sense of pride. Mm-hmm. Honestly, like
I don't have any.
There is nothing shameful about
me
me not knowing something. I think that you're an expert in that. Actually, Kelly, I don't know how to spell this word. Can you help me? I really don't see anything wrong because there's a lot of things that I do not know.
I feel everybody's got their own problems they are dealing with.
No.
And I don't want to bother you because you like.
Then you should have told me in the first place. Like in the first place, I didn't bother you to tell me. I didn't actually to tell me what's going on in your life. I didn't actually tell me what your need. But then you tell me about your need, and then I'm like, okay, here's the solution. And then in that solution, you bring up that, like, you need help with this. And I'm like, okay, currently I do not have it. But if I get it, I'll let you know. Right? But the deal was you come, you let me know, you come, you live with us, live with me, find a place, whatever, like find you a job and all of that. And then you come, and the day that you come, you don't even let me know that you're coming. You get here, don't call me or anything. Then you call me weeks after. You tell me that, you just came from the airport. Forgetting that you and I would know a lot of mutual people.
So what happened is she thinks she has her plan, but she didn't know her plan wasn't a master plan. So now she goes over there. It's not what she envisioned that to be. Now she want to come here. It doesn't work like that.
For me, like, I will never have a conversation with you that will, like, even make you, even though, like, I'm not gonna quarrel with you over it or whatever, and I'm never gonna have a conversation with you that will make you think that you still have a space to come to. Never.
But even if we have that conversation, because you didn't come, it's sticky.
It's over.
It's sticky. Because how do I go back to my wife and tell my wife, now my sister want to come? Why did she come in the first place? Yeah. Do you think it is easy? Do you think it is easy for you to go to your partner, to tell your partner that your family member want to come to live in the house? Especially when we have seen so many things happening in the society because of family members living in the house. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all know these things, but we still man up. We go to our women and say, hey, babe. They're probably going to say, nah, this is going to create a problem, babe. Even if it's going to create a problem, let's face that problem. Do this for me. And then the woman agrees. Yeah. Prepare herself mentally to face this. And then, boom, you wouldn't come. You wouldn't even tell nobody. We're probably going to spend money, like I said. Like me, my guest room right now, if anybody is to come and visit me, I'll have to go buy a whole mattress. I'll go buy a mattress, get you a bed, move things around, and then you didn't come and you didn't even show up. Yeah. I'm not even picking your call. Like you didn't show me no form of respect. Why should I respect you back?
It's the entitlement that they have, right? Most of them, not all of them. Most of them have. And then they go back and then they call people that you know and then make you look like you are the bad guy.
Right.
And then, like, when people start talking to you, like, I want to know you, and then you ask them something like, then I didn't do anything. The person did not call me. I didn't even know she was in the country. Because when they start talking, they wouldn't say that, because I asked Mike for money and then he didn't, like, get it from me.
It's all assumptions, bro. Everything that is assumptions. Most of the problems that we have against ourselves is assumptions.
That's a problem.
Yo, I've seen two sisters fighting, right? Like, to say be our better bed, so na or na atari gusuno. Or toss and onu frejuma ba wa bra to say or try to get a sleep.
I even do my own clothes like that. Like,
when whom pose
oh dear.
No. Necessarily. You see, there's an assumption that you have a problem with me. That's why you treat me this way. Your first question was, I don't want to attire at Gusa. And then she was, oh, really sorry, man. But you have Zoom say, action now, yeah, or share that. That's the assumption. Any creative problem, no. Yeah. So the next day, Obehuwa, ebi okasa no omano attitude be. Yeah. Then she's also looking like, I don't know, mom's attitude. Fuck it. After all, then I with me, and I give an attitude. That's it. No, assumptions, it kills everything.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I really think that, when people come here, they should figure it out themselves. Like,
but it's gonna be tough, though. Honestly, it's gonna be tough. Like when you say figure it by yourself. Yeah. Like me, I'm coming to America. I don't know anybody in this country.
Yes,
I've never lived here before.
Sleep at the bus stop. Oh yeah, I mean,
sleep at the bus stop.
I'm telling you,
man. I'm calling you, bro. I'm not gonna sleep in low goddamn bus stop.
Like, until Ghanaians and most people know that, even we that are already here, nobody owes you anything.
Right. That's facts.
When you were coming here, your mother could not buy you a house for you to move in when you're coming from Ghana. But then you expect somebody to accommodate you, give you the food that you want, and come on.
And then there are some people that they come in, and then they wanna change things around.
Yeah.
You walk into somebody's house,
Wanna change their setup.
you wanna change things around.
How is that possible?
Oh, they do that all the time.
A lot of people walk it. Maybe ni mo bia on no road be fear. Oh, there be me they am pay you a hat. No, switch it things around.
Hey. Cool down.
Yeah. Switch it things around.
People, so somebody who
Especially when they are in-laws.
Somebody who,
That's what they
who
do
just
that.
came will tell you that when I say, "Maybe I will quit." Man, I just say, "Oh, maybe a mountain, not mountain. Dear, so back, ice mountain, and you're there, whatever. Maybe I almost don't know where you're there.
Ice Mountain, I'm on.
Or no, so Moko Sounds Club when you dalampo. Or maybe the sounds with them in Pro, it's a monum way.
Oh, sure, there's all no.
Yeah. And you're a man, so you don't want your wife to display. So you come here now. And you don't want to like bring some friction or like shut the family member down because maybe you walk around when you expect them to know better.
Yeah. Minimobia or no Ecofane uncle. So they went to the airport, bring his uncle home.
Yeah.
No, the wife went to bring the uncle home. The husband was at work.
Right.
The husband get back home. He drives a beat down car, and the uncle was like, "Nah, you gotta drive your wife's car. That's the car you should drive. She shouldn't be driving that car.
Why? Because
Why are you in this beat down car and you are paying for this BMW for your wife to drive?
Yeah.
Whilst you are putting your life at risk. That's how he's looking at it. So you see, the moment he came into the house, he's trying to change things around.
Friction.
And then the in-laws are the ones that, and sometimes they do that. Sometimes they do that without even knowing.
Yeah.
Sometimes wives are cooking. Say, "Oh, me banning the on pay." You say, "Oh,
I mean, no banning it."
That's how it is.
That's why people don't want any problem. No family member.
And
then the moment you speak like that,
you have disrespected her.
It's our question.
I'm telling It doesn't matter.
Mistaken.
It doesn't matter. Make it.
or no kasa or say the bad in person and now the bad in here and now I was one person. You know the exact person
No,
that
because
she's
you
talking
want to
about.
you want to be cheeky. I will be cheeky with you too.
That's the point. That's where you think you can really fight with your mother-in-law?
No, I'm not going to fight.
That's the point.
So which means that you're gonna go to the room and give your husband an attitude.
Yeah, and then give the kitchen to your mother-in-law to cook the food. Yeah. And now it's like, who is the madam of the house?
I respect any and everybody that lives with their mother-in-law, whether from their wife's side or from their husband's side.
I think it's a bad practice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a really bad practice.
It is. For me, like I always say, when you come, the longest you have is 3 months. You gotta go.
Maybe I give 6 months. Me, I tell all my cousins.
I mean, like 3 months.
Yeah.
Even my mom.
Me, I give, even when I go to Ghana and I talk to all my cousins, I tell you, if you come, you can live with me 6 months. And the 6 months, I'm not going to take a dime from you. That's 6 months, the day that's like 6 months clean, you are leaving my house. Whether you have a job or you don't have a job, you are leaving. And I've said that all the time. I think almost everybody around me by this time, they have that custom in their mind.
Yeah.
Like if you come to my house, the max you're going to leave there.
Because I've seen it, right? Like before.
There's a lot of problems.
When people talk about it, like I didn't understand, right? Like my mom came from Chicago to stay with us for like a few weeks, right? Then when I sit back, I saw my wife doing things that she wouldn't do like on the regular.
She has to leave a specific standard, so your mother-in-law, your mother will be okay.
And it's funny because my mom was not even saying anything, right? And I'm not the one that even told her to do that, but then it's like by default, it's like she feels like there's this third party in the house that
she has to do something.
Like she needs to impress or something.
You don't want to put your partner in that situation.
Yeah. So I'm like, how long can she like keep this up? Because that's not her nature. Like that's not her. She's being somebody that she's not. So yeah, for me, like the most, like anybody, even the one that gave birth to me, 3 months.
I do 6.
3 months. 3 months you gotta go.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's this thing that we are talking about. Because there's one story that I heard. 2 brothers, right?
Yeah.
Akro Juma said this kakufi. Oye Juma no said this kakufi. You know, shani ma ame shani nuamu school ni ade. E dan kro ntimi sibi. Sase kro nto bi do si dai. Ni nuade ba ya start ye Juma no twetwe you know start ye no send this kakuma na ma ame se onto. Na ne ma ame ne papa no nso sabi. Omaji sika se o ye to asase ama ye paketo ado. Am on no si dai. So one day the mother was talking with the son and was like, oh, let's say Mike Dina who's seen it, but the brother got Mike is building a house. Okay, now Mike is gonna land today. And then he said, Usidayo. But oh yeah, Juma, you are not even contributing a dime to this house. You are my younger brother, so I look at you say, oh, the old wife, and say, be see that. Me be see that any beer, and yet, gonna go see die.
Move out, and,
you know,
and go build your own.
And sometimes the mothers and the fathers you also know better.
They know.
Obano oye adwuma ohun so wa we adwuma. Na unu ya utime bo ano fie de ona na te utu ya dan karibi. Because papa no see dan bi ansi ha yetim. No aka say eno ne yetim die family house mu. This is Bruni dan onu utia. Are you helping in the house? They would not. And then they will start comparing the kids.
You forget about everything that you did in the past for them.
It's tough. It's really tough. And you know, most of defilement and molestations that happens is uncles to nieces. You know, it's not a good practice. Yeah. You know, it's not a good practice putting your child. I mean, living in a house with it's not a good practice.
Yeah, and when you say people,
it's not a good practice.
It's just. I think it's a risk that, you know.
We take. Oh, we all know. We know it's a risk, but we still take it because we don't have a choice.
Yeah, but taking a risk is like...
we don't have a choice. But you look at it like, your mother wanna comes to Abrochi, or Babrochi. So greener pastures, CB, and Tino. Do you think it's a me will fee rooms the whole? Then I'll tell my mom something to me no. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah,
you know, it's my men on the so no who answer say, my bay no. Me ye juma ye, na me ye juma kakra. I say me ban to me in a year day, a bonebra. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. A man they say, and you can say my chance say, I'll come to her to tell her, say, yo, it's time for you to move out. People don't know. A lot of folks no, they know. They know. They know. Don't know. They know. They know.
Like in Ghana, you don't know. Till you get here.
No, when they get here, they know.
They know.
But say Hana be juma.
Of course, like some of friends, like you meet people, like you hear stories. Exactly.
But who feel hona or yere obano intimate in a rent living room or TV together. Don't you see that? Don't you see that? Don't you see say a war and a war ukunotia? You wouldn't want your mother-in-law to be in the middle of your relationship. Will you want that? Would there be any woman that would want that? Why would you want to do that to somebody? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know. They just decide that I'm going to choose myself over everybody. They don't care.
It goes back to something like that's not kind of like you. I don't know a father-in-law that would do that.
Father-in-laws don't do that. Fathers don't do that. Fathers will look like, yo, Charlie, because I cry over payment to be a father. Yeah. Even if they are in the house, they will go. Yo, I know a mother-in-law, the daughter and the son will be in the room and the mother-in-law will be calling for the daughter to come down to explain the movie to. Hey.
That's sad. Excuse me.
I'm telling you, you said them no.
That's sad.
No, or friend or tell him friend by movie or you know or boop or chess or chill.
That's sad. I'm telling you, like I've never seen or come across a father-in-law that would do that. Even if he's in Ghana, and then the option for him to come is like come and then live with his son and. He's not gonna do it. It's like I'm good over here. But yeah, which maybe I said.
Oh, there's or backwater or she basement.
Yeah.
When you're a basement or upia no upia kwa. They don't. Yo, like I've seen these women. I've seen a woman walks into another. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. They walk into your kitchen. They want to tell how things have to be arranged. They want to. Like even your kids, they wanna. Yeah. one lady put something on Facebook. He said, when mother-in-laws try to, what do you say? When mother-in-laws try to train my kids, I laugh because I'm already living with her kid. The training that you did, I'm living with that. I know how you train.
The outcome is real. Yeah, like I mean, it's bad, you know. But, so my question is, like, knowing all of this, like, why should we, like, take people to come live in that? I mean, family aside, like mother and father aside, cousins, friends, you know, like, why? I mean, I get it though. Like, the first time they come, it's like, it's their first time.
It's the raising. It's the raising. It's how we were raised.
You can't change them though. Like, you, like it's like you telling me that, oh, Mike, when you come, like, come and live with me, da 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 da. But then you know my character. You know my behavior.
Oh, that situation, I would do it. Okay. Me personally, I would do it. Oh, no. Like, if I know that I have an uncle that's a pedophile,
yeah, then
I would want that uncle to come live in my house. My wife already know that uncle is a pedophile anyway. Like, I have this uncle that's a pedophile.
Yeah, that's a problem.
There's no way they're gonna live in my house. The hell no way.
Honestly, I've not seen one or heard one situation of somebody coming from, you know, Ghana to live with a friend, and then like the outcome was good. So it's negative, always. Oh, like, not even a single. Like, at the end, they either end up.
I have some positive ones.
Me personally, I've never.
Yeah, I have some positive ones, but you know, it's either the other party decides that I'm not gonna look at it. They will do some stuff that the normal person should react to. Just say, for the sake of peace, I'm just gonna ignore it, and let this. You know.
That's.
Anyway, it's 7:00 already. Kelly, give me your last words. Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm saying that you have to, like, make people know what the real deal is, because, like, folks down, like, in Ghana, we honestly.
Will you understand though when we tell you the real deal? Will you understand?
Yeah.
I just asked you a question that if your sister tells you you're gonna give one paycheck to the house, you said no. You would think your sister is being wicked.
Before, so I remember coming here. I really didn't have any family because my mom cut everybody off. So I have actually uncles that I don't even know they exist. That I'm sure they live here. And when I was coming, my big sister saw me there, and she was like, you know what, wherever you're going to stay, when you get your pay, you have to help them out. Because she's heard, like, stories. She has, like, friends who live abroad that they brought their sisters in, and, you know, they try to save us so much money and they not, you know, pay and all. So I had, like, a little, I think people down, you know, in Ghana should let other people moving here know the actual deal, that life is hard here. It's not. You
think people don't say this?
No, I think a lot of people don't say that.
You think Ghanaians in America go to Ghana and they don't tell their parents, their families, that America is hard?
They don't say anything. Like, they make it look like it's all rosy.
What do you mean by they make it look? You assume, or they
assume, because they don't even talk to us. Like, to me, I call choba, no, I call order for phone.
That does not mean.
No, wait. No, I call order for phone. Say, oh, yendi di order fabra. You know, they go out and they are buying drinks and they are like, oh, mo fambra, you know.
You go there on vacation. What do you expect?
And then, so that is the impression you are leaving me.
So if I've been in America for a long time, and I go to Ghana for 2 weeks or a month, knowing that I'm going to come back here, Ghana is my vacation site. You go to vacation to chill, to relax, too, you know. So you guys, just like what Kwansi was saying, like, you guys are assuming that because I came there on vacation,
I'm not assuming the kind of things you do. So
I didn't tell you that.
Big Mike, if I come here and I'm like, I'm always talking about men and men this, men that, will you assume that I am a prostitute or I like men?
I wouldn't assume.
You would?
No, I wouldn't.
It's something natural. You like.
It's not.
Look at this.
Assumptions is not natural.
It's not.
It is.
It's a learned behavior.
It's not.
Assumption is not natural.
that's how you affiliate that person. You are like,
Why would you
well,
want to
they-
affiliate somebody?
Because that's how
You
you
think-
do it.
you-
Like, I come here all the time. I'm like, oh, I met this person. Oh, I went on a date with this person. Oh, I did this with this person. I'm always talking about men. Like, don't say me
But that
talking
is
about
not
men.
assumption. That is what you
That's
are
what you were
because that's
saying.
what you are saying.
Thank you. That is the same. Like,
But you
character
are saying
traits.
that when I go
That's
to the
same
restaurant
character traits.
in Ghana,
No, so there's
and then I
context.
order food
And you're
and
like,
I say, "Come and let's eat."
oh, like, come and let's. Oh, you want something?
I can
You
do that
know,
here though.
Yeah.
No,
What's
so
the difference?
so
No,
so
it's
let's say.
different 'cause, like, I
So
kind of, like,
so let
you
me
get
understand
your
what you're saying.
Yeah.
I go home.
Mm-hmm.
My younger siblings, my friends, we go to a restaurant, and
Not about restaurants alone. Like,
I'm
in
just doing
general.
the
Yeah.
same example. I go to a restaurant and I pay for it because I paid for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm giving you an impression I have money.
Yeah, because everybody could pay. You people tell us that, oh, in America, you people split bills. But now you are back in Ghana and then you are like, oh, Munto, baby,
Could it be that-
baby.
Could it be that I call you all to?
Not even. Could it be that you guys expect us to pay?
I don't expect anybody from.
Okay, you let's not even look at it. Could it be that?
Pay it?
Could it be that I call you all to come over, and therefore I'm responsible for you all? Because most of the time when people go home, they've not seen their friends for ages. They've not seen me. When I get home, the first thing I do is when I get to Ghana, the first thing is when I move my car, I'm going to my grandmother's house. That's the first thing I do. The moment I put my bags home, I go to my grandmother's house. Spend because I don't want anything that I brought for her. I don't want to spend it. I go straight to her. I give her money to her, then I leave. And I tell my cousins like, y'all should come. Let's say Monday. Come over. Let's go hang out. When these people leave whatever that they are doing to come to me, I don't expect them to pay. Anybody that calls me to come home, I'm not gonna pay for that. That's why I tell the people that we need to do a show about this. When people invite you and say, hey, it's my birthday, come over, and then they take you to a restaurant and they want you to pay. I don't do that. You're going to pay for that because you call me. I didn't budget for that. So I will pay for that. But a situation where you want to go do your personal thing, I'm not paying for that. Yeah, so that in that situation, maybe we are not used to that. When we live in Ghana, we don't call people to make merry.
Yeah.
We normally don't do that. But in this situation, I don't think it's a bad thing. Anyway,
Another problem too. This past December, a lot of people that went to Ghana, you go in and you go and get your hair braided. And then probably the locals, I'll braid my hair and then they'll take 100 cedi or 80 cedi. And you go in and you put 1,000 cedi because in America, you get your hair done and then you pay $150 and
Sometimes even more.
yeah, sometimes $500 and all. And then you try to, change it for the locals, you try to, and then everybody's saying, oh, wait, Frabanti, Sana ye wo. You give it.
So what you are saying is that we play a role
we play
in that
a lot
mindset.
It's everywhere. So, I was reading a thing in Forbes magazine. There's a place in Bulgaria, right? It used to be so cheap for the locals. You can basically get a house for $10,000, back in 3 or 4 years ago, $15,000, $30,000, right? But it has there's I don't know whether a river or a lake over there. So when people go on vacation, even in Europe, when people go from London to Bulgaria, they go there, right? And it became so expensive that the locals could not live over there anymore, right? It's anywhere, Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Islands.
We've flooded the place.
Yes, because the rich people are buying these properties, and because they know that people like going to vacations over there. It's like in Ghana, Labadi, Bibia Beach, you cannot afford a house over there or an apartment over there if you're a local person. So it's not when the place becomes a vacation place, and Ghanaians have traveled now. There are Ghanaians all over the world. They travel. When they go to Ghana, like I said, Ghanaians that go from here, if they are young, unless they are going to stay in Ghana for good or probably do business and stay in Ghana, if they go from here or go vacational, if we are not say or be Jamaica or Hanum say vacation or when they prep for that, they save money for that. And their goal is to go and then blow the money that they have assigned for that vacation.
Yeah.
So or maybe at a regular when they 100 Ghana cedi. Now say be or by say like or 3,000 Ghana cedi. That is his own. That does not mean say more. I want to one. The problem is not the visitor.
The problem
It's
becomes
the
it becomes a problem now because what the price and then you can't even braid your hair.
It which means say nipa kono. And it's now America. It drew rather saying summer, winter clothes are cheaper. It's for the season. It's a vacation season. Maybe Ghana, December in Ghana. And I said like dirty way December now. Prices are gonna go up. And you say what's the one I'm not saying be away and I say do it before. That's the rule.
But you gotta understand that there are some situations that influence pricing everywhere you go in the world. Like Brexit happened one day and all 401k dropped.
Yeah.
You don't have control over those.
No.
You cannot say because of that, I'm not gonna live this way.
And what I'm saying is it's not the traveler, it's not the visitor, it's the host. Because if you are mirror store or Ghana, no matter bottle of Coke, right? 100 Ghana cedi doesn't mean it's a store run or so ton Coke, no. That's
what they do.
What? But how is that my fault though?
Because it is your fault. You've come to have this assumption, say, "Oh, abrochina you want the omoji kesi."
But who says abrochina?
I don't know.
Gas is cheaper in America than it is in Ghana.
I don't know because the GKC.
So why don't you associate gas price in Ghana to abrochina for? That's what I'm saying.
But then it's
nothing to do with abrochina for.
It has, because Big Mike, you're not getting the argument.
I get what you say. I'm saying, first, right?
Yeah.
Not Jamaica was very, very cheap. Anywhere that you go over there. When people started going to Jamaica, when foreigners started going to Jamaica, and they go there for vacation. I want to hold.
It's a 1 week thing.
Now it has affected.
So whose fault is that?
Because it is us.
So I shouldn't go to vacation because you live there.
You have to go to vacation, but if you go to Rome, do what Rome's do.
But
like you are going to.
Listen.
You are going to show off.
No, it's not show off. No, it's not.
In the US,
No. It's not show off.
Like $300.
No, see, Oko Ghana, a Holiday Inn in Accra. It's expensive that Holiday Inn in Washington.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
Accra in Washington, he found a tourist ever. It's the government's fault.
It's the host.
But even look at it from this point of view. I don't live in this country. I come to this country. I ask you for a bottle of water. You say it's $1. I give you $1.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's 50 cents. Is that my problem that I give $1?
It's not, because me need price. No one. Two, you are looking at my appearance to give me a price.
I know you didn't even look at some of them. Like some.
So what you are saying is, so there is also cultural differences. No. Like an American will go to a restaurant, eat and tip. It's a cultural thing. Europeans, my wife saying, I'm in a concert. You cannot do that. These people are not paid enough. You got to tip.
Yeah.
Like I had to force it for her to understand that.
In Chicago, servers are still making like $8 or $10 because the employers think that they're gonna get tips.
They're gonna get the tips is what they live off. So if you go there and you do not, it is a member ba Ghana. Na me be didi. Na me didi we be me come the 50 cities. Etoha. And you show off. You are assuming for me.
I'm not assuming for you. You are not getting the
Monte
argument.
We won't want to say.
I'm telling you, sir. I'm about meeting a and nanny pana price me say, oh, yeah, 150 Ghana cedis. So I said, no. They are okay. I'll forward the stories to you when we go back.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
there are stories where they get it.
Finish it.
Or baby, man is Canary. I was like, no, back then we don't, take this money. You guys should take this. Okay. I think you've done a good job. So take
that's what I'm about to say. Is it wrong for somebody to appreciate a good work done?
It is a
but
lifestyle.
how is that a person's fault?
And then the next person goes, that's the same thing. And then she's like, okay, into 150 now,
so basically what you are saying is Abrochefo go to Africa and they start throwing money away because they have money.
Yeah.
That's not true.
It's true.
That's not true.
It's true. Very
That's
true.
Not true.
That is your assumption.
It's assumption.
It's not my assumption.
It's not.
It's very true.
It's not.
I'm telling you.
Maybe you guys haven't seen that yet.
No,
but
come on. I've gone to Ghana so many times. I've gone to vacations. I've gone to places with not only me, other people. I don't see people
Some
behave.
People do.
So there's There are always going to be some people that are going to do one or two things. But it's not the general rule. People don't go around just giving money away because they have traveled. They barely even have the money to even show off.
Do.
So you are telling me that in Ghana, people don't show off?
Oh, do people do?
So do they influence your life living there? So what's the difference?
Because you've traveled, you're coming from
Make
it make sense.
Different. Honestly, like if in Ghana, like if you are from abroad, like they assume that everything is just
when you go to Accra right now. When you go to Accra right now, you go to some, nobody's gonna know this person is from abroad or this person is not from abroad, right?
Yeah.
If I go to East Legon right now, I'm going to buy a Coke, and let's say I buy a Coke. How much is this Coke? And they say it's 10 cedis. And then I give 10 cedis. Maybe it's 5 cedis. How's that my fault? Now another situation. Okay, it's 10 cedis. And then I give you 10 cedis. I say, okay, take this 2 for a tip. How is that me showing off?
You still don't get it.
Because you're
It's
not
fine.
saying,
You guys don't get it. It's
because
fine.
you're not just a kebab joint, right? The cars are lined up. Like I walked there. The cars that were lined up were like brand new Range Rovers, Lexus RX, Lexus GX, like big cars, right? Into, like,
are they showing off? When people are driving those
and
cars, why are they not showing off?
The funny thing is, none of the guys and ladies that came out of the car were like, maybe no,
they live in
the
Ghana.
country.
But I want to ask a question. Those people, are they showing off?
No, they are not showing off.
Why are they not showing off? They are driving luxury cars.
Why
are they not showing off?
It's different. Like,
why is it that when it comes to Abrochi for nobody will show off?
The funny thing is, how many moments they paid and then give the guy a tip? They paid and give the guy. I will be all like, this is not like a restaurant too, but they paid and they give the guy a tip.
Try to live like, okay, because I paid this amount of money, if I convert it, it means I'm going to pay, like, if it's $100, I'm supposed to pay $100. Whilst no, we are trying to tell you that, it is 100 cedis. That's like $10. So pay and go. This is not a time to, be giving people.
Spend my money though.
And it is influencing the locals.
How is that my fault though? I'm saying, sir.
Big Mike, if you go to Rome, you do what Romans do.
No, you don't. That only follows the rule of law. When you go to Rome, you follow Rome's rule of law. What you're stating is not the
so
rule of law.
So if you go and I tell you that it's 100 cedis, just pay 100 and
that's not law.
But why would you wanna?
Why would you say
but hold on.
If a server serves me well,
tell them that
if a server serves me well,
like it's
so you are saying that people actually go to restaurants and then I'm using restaurants.
No, I'm not using.
No. I am using restaurants.
That's where
I don't braid, so I don't go to braids. I'm using restaurant where you and I can go.
Okay.
So when I go to restaurants and a beautiful young lady serves me right, and I give money and I tip her, what you are saying is I'm sitting there and I'm converting the money and say this is cheap, so take more money. So what are you saying?
I'm saying that if you go and braid your hair, I'm using my argument, I'm basing my argument on
because you can't talk to us about hair because we don't do hair.
I'm coming.
So find a common for us to understand.
So Chevy, was it not in this country that Westbrook, the basketball player, went to a restaurant, bought food that was like less than $1,000, and then tipped the waitress like $11,000? Was he showing off?
No.
Exactly.
But then with us, I'm talking about our
so it's your problem, it's your assumption.
It's my assumption.
It's your problem. But what is showing off? What is showing off? Explain that to me. Maybe we are getting showing off wrong.
No, I'm not saying you guys are showing off, but you are doing too much.
What is too much?
Listen,
what is too much?
Listen, I tell you that you are getting this. In your country, you get it like higher. And then I tell you that it is 1 CD. Pay me 1 CD and go. This is not a time for you to come and explain to me that
is it a restaurant? Is it a store?
So you are saying
to
people
tell me that this in my country it is this amount, so I'm going to pay this amount. Whilst it's supposed to,
ain't nobody do that.
Yeah, they do.
So you are telling me people? No, hold on.
It's true. As someone can write, she like on no cramp up there. When I say, "Come on, say what to maybe what's now? What on your like at this price? I cry for Echo Kumasia. They do it. Hey, I do a crank. I say you right. Sometimes they say before realizing that they're saying it in front of the seller. If that's what you're saying, Ghana for the cry.
Man, they showing off from them.
I don't know how that is
because
show off, but I'm just saying, say, out of excitement, people say that like
because Perry all carry will be quite will be at the
my cousin,
show off.
It's not crowd more than 10 years, right? Okay, Kumasi go do 1 week pay. Oba crowd. Bibia, I do Kumasi a cheaper. Where Kumasi a cheaper? Wait, say people do that. But me, I don't know how to correlate that to like friends to show up. And I make us say, if I am a visitor to my bar, the way you control your home, that's what that's what I would do. And you mean then I said, okay, fine. A bunch of people have come to Ghana in December. Igmabomuti, Akata for womu, Abrofo for womu, based on the price that they get charged over here, and based on like the evaluation of the dollar over there. They think that it's cheap. You be like, oh, senka me bohana me two way $500. Well, I will say where the energy $200. In her mind, she still saved money. That is not her fault. That does not mean saying from that day going on charges but when they go forward to charge like that now, that's maybe a broche for and back. That's their own problem. At some point, no, she's gonna charge back a regular because only with customers. Unless she's so good at a job that when she charges that amount, you will still want to go there. One, what is the reason why Gucci you want to buy, even though you can get something similar in Burlington for like $20?
The big B. The big B.
That's like this is a world that we live in. And so whatever you do, be the best at it.
Okay.
The reason why you want to go there, even though you know that she's charging above the price, is because you know she's good. That's her skill. She can put a price on it. What your skill is, you can put a price on it.
I think a lot of people go to Africa and start acting crazy. I think that is what she's talking about.
Yeah, a vacation time.
Because people go to, a lot of guys go to Ghana and think they're going to get girls.
Didn't you see? You're calling New Jersey and saying, man, I almost say for moon piano. Once after do time, you are doing your own thing. That's what people do on vacation. Vacation time.
For last week,
vacation time. And see, me, my thing is, so Kumasi kind of. So, Obi, every Ghana, that's what I think. Not drink yet. Chana say, you know what, like on the people for now, on your way, on and chain. Because I feel like it's only gonna cause you with problems. Like you don't want to mess up or like sacrifice your family for a stranger or a friend or even a family member. Right. It's not worth it. That's all I have to say.
All right. With that being said, this was All That Matters. We'll be back tomorrow with The Drive. Bye. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you.